family. Back at it again with another day of chest. Whew. I did my check-ins this morning. Boy, that feathering started to come in on these legs, man. Finally, bro. I was so worried, bro. I was like, damn, my lower body is like taking forever to come in. I swear. We woke up. We also got a new low on the beginning of the week. Last Monday we weighed 216. This Monday we weighed 214.9. So we right there. We still got, say, like 7 more pounds to go. But yeah, we on the right path. This week we're gonna do something different when it comes down to cardio. So we're gonna do like more of an incline for Monday through Wednesday, and just target like more of my lower part, half of my body. Just put more emphasis on that. And still do the same amount of cardio, an hour, and just go from there. See how we feel. Today we went up to 115s on the dumbbells. I don't know, 110 just feels light though. You know, we get Chicago on the cut. What else? What's some news I got for y'all? We had a big repeat on Sunday. We went up to like 440 grams of carbs. I thought I was gonna spill over going that much, but it was actually pretty smooth. I felt really full, feeling my arms and everything was smooth. So, yeah. Right now we're finna go ahead and get started and go like crazy. You already know. Oh man, one of the talking points I wanted to talk about today is like, what's some things I've done that made my cut 10 times easier than what it is now, or from last year or from my previous cuts, right? One thing that really helped me a lot and what I figured out was like weekly deficits instead of daily deficits. The difference between the two is like a daily deficit is if you're in a deficit of 2,500 calories, you're eating that 2,500 calories, you eat it every single day. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. You don't have no days where you go up and eat a little bit more food and stuff like that. Whereas weekly deficits is, you may have majority of your days pretty low, but those days that you're really, really hungry, you got really a real hunger going through your stomach, it's good. Like yesterday for a refeed, I had 3,100 calories. Did that take me off of my deficit? No, because for the rest of the week, Sunday and Monday, pretty high calories, right? Tuesday through Saturday, pretty low, but I think it'll hold me through until that next Sunday where I can have another big deficit. Another big meal or a big calorie where I can add in a lot more meals and more carbohydrates. So doing a weekly deficit is way easier because everybody's not hungry every single day. Like you're not starving every single day, even if you're on a cut. You're not starving. People may think they are, but they have those certain days where like them hunger pains hit them really hard. So with that being said, it's always best to have those high calorie days on the days when you feel like you're the most hungry, the most fatigued or whatever. If you're not being on the bodybuilding prep, the reason I have mine on Sunday and Monday is because of like chest and legs for those first 2 days. So I had to try to reload so I can have enough energy for that. So weekly deficits are good, and I believe because this next coming bulk too, I'm gonna do a weekly surplus also. So I'm not gonna be eating 3,800 calories every single day. It's gonna be an up and down thing, but in totality for the week, it will be that many calories. Because I have days in bulk where I want to eat a big surplus, or even a bigger surplus and eat a lot more food. So I want to have a designated day where I eat that many calories, but it doesn't get me over the surplus target that I'm trying to hit. So I think those two right there, the best thing I've ever done from a cutting standpoint and a bulking standpoint. The second thing that helped me out with my cut and made it a lot easier is eating a lot of volume foods. When I say volume foods, I'm talking about lettuce, lettuce. Lettuce helps me. Spinach, lettuce, spinach. A whole bunch of mixed vegetables, stuff like that. All that stuff mixed together, it's no more than the whole bags, like the whole bag of lettuce, the whole bag of spinach, and the whole bag of mixed vegetables. That don't even go over 300 calories, you know? So you save so many calories with a whole bunch of big volume food that just go in your stomach and it fills your stomach up completely. So those two things right there, when it comes down to cutting, bro, saves you so much. Saves you so much, bro. I promise to God. Yeah, man. When you get in a cut, or if you're trying to do a surplus, I suggest definitely doing a weekly deficit or a weekly surplus. And then when you're cutting, I definitely suggest doing, eating like a whole bunch of low calorie but heavy, like a lot of food, like stuff that's like really low in calories, but you can eat a lot of it. You have to eat a lot of it to overeat it. And that's a lot of vegetables, man. I wasn't a vegetable kid when I was younger, but as I got older, I started to fall in love with them, bro, because it's literally a cheat code. It's literally a cheat code. Throw some sauce on that thing, it tastes like anything else. I'm lying about the taste. I'm not. Sometimes, like, spinach sauteed is disgusting. That taste is so potent. It's like, But spinach, like, not sauteed, it's pretty decent. It's really messy, though. It's definitely really messy. But, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this last one. Bro, on that last set, bro, I don't know why I did freaking 7. I thought I got 8. I'm miscounting like a mug. But, let's go ahead and get started and go crazy. Last one. These 115s feel light. I was really just holding all the weight or all my reps in for this last set. So I ain't wanna burn myself out. So I'm gonna go to failure now. Oh, that's light. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Get it. That shit light, nigga. I know y'all see like on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Y'all see how I be posting like my weekly check-ins. When it come down to my weigh-ins, you see like the weight steadily going down every week. Like there's no week that it started out. Oh man, 16 weeks of this crap, man. What social media is not showing you is that, bro, this crap kicking my behind. Like, it's not that bad. Like, compared to last year where I was not doing the things I'm doing now, but still, it's still there. Like, muscle fatigue, mental fatigue, brain fog, being forgetful, sometimes not feeling like myself. What's another? Just all around, just not feeling 100% myself, basically. Because I'm like literally restricting myself from all the things I probably need. I'm trying to get as much as possible, but there's only so much I can get for what the body I'm trying to get to. And that happens when you're cutting, especially as a natural, you know. So it's not sustainable to be this lean. Well, for some people it is, but for me personally, I'm good. Put a little fat on me, give me some energy. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't really go too crazy in here. I'll try to go as crazy as I can, but if I go too crazy, I'm susceptible to hurting myself, and I ain't trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that, man. Yeah, man. Right? Like, I try to bring the hype into every session, but it's not gonna always be like that. It go up and down usually. But I can't wait till after the show where I can just start eating normal again, eating that maintenance, and just get back into putting on some more muscles and doing the same thing over next year. Oh man, I love this, man. I just love it. I love it, bro. I've been going through this ever since, even in college with wrestling, bro. The same thing, lifting, fatigue, drain. Like that was totally a different warfare because I was literally draining my body from all the water. Before tournaments, I'd be over like 2 pounds. So I'll go in the shower in the hotel room, turn the shower on, had the heat blasting because the hotel showers usually get really freaking hot. So I'll go in there, do stance and motions, shadow boxing, dancing. I'll do anything just to get a sweat in so I can lose those like 2 pounds of water. And I'll go to Subway, get the Subway sandwich, stand on the scale, see how much I weigh. Subway sandwich is so light. They were like 0.8 pounds. Yeah, 0.8. So by me eating, they'll boost up my metabolism, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'll lose more weight when I wake up. Whereas if I went to sleep, trying to sleep off 2 pounds, it wouldn't come off. It wouldn't come off at all. And one thing about cutting, like a wrestler's cut, bro, when I tell you it's so hard to go to sleep, you have the worst sleep of your life for real. It's way worse than this. So that's why I say it's really not that bad, but it's still like those things that persist, you know. You don't feel like your normal self for real. But yeah, it's not the second one out. This probably feel a little light, man. But we already got this maxed out. I gotta throw a 25 on that mother. Feel a little light, bro. Last one. Come on. I want to ask you guys a question today. A question you can ask yourself. Are you actually progressing, or are you just working out? You know what I mean? Especially if you got some aspiration to get bigger or lose weight or whatever. Are you actually being intentional with your training? Are you actually being intentional when it comes down to tracking your food? Are you actually being intentional when it comes down to just tracking your overall physique? You know what I mean? Just looking over it over time. Are you doing check-ins? Are you weighing in every morning? Are you trying to get a gallon a day? It's just these things that are really, really important. You have to ask yourself, like, am I doing everything I need to do? I always tell people to break it down into 3 things. My training is intense, or my training's good, my sleep's good, and my food's good. If you can say all 3 of those things are perfect, or somewhat perfect, probably like a 8 out of 10, you're smooth. But if you have any doubts about any of those 3 things, you need to step back, reevaluate, and try to get better at it. Sleep is very important, training is important, and eating is important. So ask yourself those things, man, because if all 3 of those things ain't checked, then are you really doing what you need to do? You need to lock in. What's distracting me? Pay attention to stuff like that. Ask yourself, like, what's distracting me from getting to where I want to get to, you know? Like, what's holding me back? Ask yourself those questions, man. These are genuine questions. You got to be honest with yourself. Don't lie to yourself, man. Be 100% honest with yourself. Don't be honest with anybody. Be honest with yourself, for real. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is how that your physique is literally the byproduct of what you take serious, right? So if you say you want to lose 30 pounds in 6 months, and you still got the same 30 pounds that you said you want to lose in the next 6 months, it shows that your priorities are not on your body. It's not on what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you're not locked in. You said it, you got to do it. You know what I mean? Especially if you're telling everybody that you're trying to lose 30 pounds in 6 months, or you're going to lose 30 pounds in 6 months. It's like when you say that, people subconsciously remember that, or a person like me gonna remember that and be like, bro, what's going on? How much you weigh? I'm the type to do that. You know what I mean? You tell me something, I'm gonna expect you to uphold what you said. You know? So just remember, like, your body reflects how much you take care of yourself, how much you keep your word, and stuff like that. People look at that. When you walk in the room and you have a good physique, or, you know what I'm saying, you're in shape, whatever, and people look at you and, like, be like, yeah, this guy right here, he got some discipline. I love to work with him. Like, it falls into a whole bunch of different other categories. Not just the gym, but, like, other aspects in your life. Like, it spills over into your business world, your relationships, and just overall you know what I'm saying? Do you even trust yourself to keep your word? After saying, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you still don't do it, you know what I mean? You start getting more, you get less confident as you do that. As you tell yourself you're going to do something and don't do it, by lying to yourself, you get less confident, you lower self-esteem every time, all the time. That's why I say always be honest with yourself and always keep your word to yourself, because believe it or not, it's detrimental to your own mental, and it's going to affect you in the long run. Believe it or not, your self-esteem is going to get lower and lower the more you lie to yourself, the more you let yourself down. You know.
And that was a while. Back when you came to my
Today we tried this chest fly, different variation. I like this because it's taking my grip out of it, and it makes me keep a slight bend in my elbows. And it's all like constrictor size. That's why I think I might start doing this for the next 4 weeks. See how I feel about it. All right, y'all. That's the pump for today. I'm gonna go ahead and practice this pose and get a body. Ooh, let's get it. Ooh.
That was a work right there, huh? That feathering coming in for sure. Whew. But yeah, that's it, guys. For today, crazy pump. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. See you tomorrow.